like the words. La la la. Brush my teeth.
Bieber, is German for basketball. True or false?
Is what?
Is German for basketball. True or false?
German?
German. Sorry, that's the Kiwi accent going on there. German, you know? German.
I don't know what that means.
Let me look here. German. Like German.
Is German for... I don't know what that means.
Okay,
we don't say that in America.
We'll move on.
I like basketball, if that's what you're asking me.
Yeah, why not?
What do you think of that? Sounds like something she'd say. I like that laugh.
Is he my son? Guess what? Guess what? I don't recall. It's just the way your face looks. There's something wrong with it.
Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Bovet, SpongeBob.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
Star as a child, still a star. Justin Bieber. From finding success off YouTube videos uploaded for friends and family to headlining shows around the world and even being banned from China. Surpassing initial plans to audition for American Idol but reaching success before the age required to enter as a contestant? Kinda wild, so what's his story between the releases? Plug in and let's explore it.
No. Yes.
Initiating information transfer. Processing facts and data. Data successfully converted. You are now plugged into Collion Wire.
1994.
On March 1st, Justin Drew Bieber is born at St. Joseph's Hospital in London, Ontario, Canada, being raised in Stratford. Both his parents, Jeremy Bieber and Patty Millett, were 18 at the time of his birth and split up soon after. Justin was then raised in low-income housing by his mother, with help from her mother and stepfather. Justin's mother worked a series of low-paying office jobs.
Childhood.
Justin attends two French immersion schools, Jean Sauve Catholic School and Bedford Public School. In the 7th and 8th grade, Justin attends Stratford Northwestern. He also learns to play the piano, drums, guitar, and the trumpet while growing up.
2007.
At 12 years old, Justin performs Neo's So Sick for a local singing competition, which he places second in. His mom uploads it to YouTube for friends and family to see, along with many of his other performances at a young age. Scooter Braun, a marketing executive for So Deaf Recordings, accidentally clicks on one of the videos of Justin's performances on YouTube. Impressed, he tracks down Justin's school and theater he's been performing at and ends up contacting his mother.
2008.
Justin begins attending St. Michael's Catholic Secondary School for high school. In October, he is signed to Island Records. Bieber then officially moves to Atlanta with his mother to pursue work with Braun and Usher. Braun also becomes Justin's manager this year. Justin also begins a relationship with Caitlin Beatles this year, though it only makes it to next year before they separate. At 13, Justin records a collection of demo tapes with Braun. 1 week later, Justin begins singing for Usher, and soon after signed with Raymond Braun Media Group. RBMG is a joint venture with Scooter and Usher. Justin Timberlake was also in talks of signing Justin at this point, but lost the bidding war to Usher, partly because of having the same first name and possible confusion stemming from it.
2009.
Justin releases his first EP, My World, on November 17th, peaking at number 5 on the Billboard 200 and becoming certified double platinum. To promote the EP, Bieber performs at MTVU's VMA Tour, on The Today Show, The Wendy Williams Show, Lopez Tonight, The Ellen DeGeneres Show, Good Morning America, Chelsea Lately, BET's 106 & Park, more shows, and even for the U.S. President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama at the White House in December. He also guest stars in an episode of the show True Jackson VP this year.
2010.
On January 31st, Justin is a presenter at the 52nd Annual Grammy Awards, also contributing vocals to the remake of We Are the World for its 25th anniversary. On March 19th, Justin releases his debut album, My World 2.0, debuting at number 1 on the Billboard 200 and becoming certified triple platinum. To promote the album, Justin makes an appearance on The View, the 2010 Kids' Choice Awards, The Nightline, The Late Show with David Letterman, The Dome, and again on 106 & Park. On June 23rd, Justin begins his first headlining tour, the My World Tour, to promote both of his My World releases. In July, it's revealed that Justin is the most searched celebrity on the internet at the time. He also guest stars on this year's season premiere for CSI, Crime Scene Investigation. He also signs a deal with Proactive, a skincare brand this year, and on September 12th, he performs at the MTV Video Music Awards, and partners with Nicole by OPI to release a line of nail polish. On November 26th, he releases a remixed acoustic version of My World 2.0, becoming certified gold. In October, Justin releases his first book, Justin Bieber, First Step to Forever, My Story, an autobiography of sorts. In December, he begins an on-again, off-again relationship with Selena Gomez. He also supports a campaign of PETA, or People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, by urging fans to adopt animals from shelters.
2011.
On February 11th, a biopic concert film titled Justin Bieber Never Say Never releases, grossing $12.4 million on its first opening day. On February 18th, he is a participant in the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game and ends up being named the most valuable player. In March, during an appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres Show, Justin donates his hair.
I'm giving like pieces of it to different people so that...
In May, he donates the proceeds from his concerts in Japan to the Japanese Red Cross in regard to the earthquake and tsunami they suffered earlier in the year. In June, Justin is ranked number 2 on Forbes' list of best paid celebrities under 30. On November 1st, he releases his second album, Under the Mistletoe, debuting at number 1 on the Billboard 200 and becoming certified quadruple platinum. He then releases his first fragrance, Someday. In December, he donates $100,000 to the Whitney Elementary School in Las Vegas to provide for students from low-income families. Justin is also honored with a star in front of the Avon Theatre in Stratford, Ontario, Canada, where he used to perform for fun as a child. A video also surfaces online of Justin solving Rubik's Cube in under 2 minutes this year.
2012.
Justin graduates from St. Michael's Secondary Catholic School with a 4.0 GPA. In June, Justin releases the fragrance Girlfriend. On June 19th, Justin releases his third album, Believe, debuting at number 1 on the Billboard 200 and becoming certified double platinum. This album marks his departure from teen pop, though I feel the incredible beat off of the single Boyfriend from the album was enough to do that alone. In September, he begins the Believe tour to promote the album. On November 23rd, he's given the Queen Elizabeth II Diamond Jubilee Medal by Stephen Harper, Canada's former Prime Minister. Justin also endorses Adidas, alongside Derrick Rose and Venus Williams this year.
2013.
On January 29th, Justin releases an acoustic version of Believe, debuting atop the Billboard 200 and becoming certified gold. On February 9th, he appears on Saturday Night Live as the
host and musical guest,
which Bill Hader did not enjoy. On March 7th, Justin faints backstage at a London O2 arena and is taken to the hospital. In July, he releases the fragrance The Key. On October 28th, Justin releases the single Recovery in promotion of his upcoming film. On December 23rd, Justin temporarily releases the compilation album Journal, which only remains available until January 9th of next year. On December 25th, the film Justin Bieber's Believe is released. He also tops the Forbes 30 Under 30 this year, listing the highest earning celebrities under 30 years old. Justin is also given the Diamond Award from the Recording Industry Association of America, the group that deems record sales levels like gold, platinum, and diamond. He continues on to receive 4 more Diamond Awards from them.
You say? What'd you say?
2014.
On January 9th, Justin is baptized by Pastor Carl Lentz. On January 23rd, he is arrested in Miami, Florida for suspicion of driving under the influence with a license that expired 6 months ago, as well as resisting arrest. Toxicology reports show that he had THC and Xanax in his system at the time of the arrest. Following the arrest, over 270,000 people petitioned to have Bieber deported. In April, Justin is transferred to Def Jam Records due to the disbanding of the Island Def Jam music group. In June, a video of Justin circulates online of him singing One Less Lonely Girl, but with that one word, the
worst one?
On July 9th, he is charged with vandalism for throwing eggs at his neighbor's house in Calabasas, California. He then moves to Beverly Hills. On September 1st, he is arrested and charged with assault and dangerous driving after a collision between his vehicle and a minivan occurs. He then releases his fourth fragrance, Justin Bieber's Collector's Edition. Justin also adopts the alias Bizzle this year, often donning a quiff and wearing big gold chains and snapbacks.
Justin!
2015.
Early in the year, Justin becomes the face of Calvin Klein. In March, Justin appears on Comedy Central's annual roast special.
July 10th, 2013, Bieber pees in a restaurant mop bucket.
On November 13th, Justin's fourth album, Purpose, releases, debuting atop the Billboard 200 and becoming certified 9 times platinum. In December, Justin begins dating Hailey Baldwin.
You know, that's actually my vocal. They just chopped it up.
Oh, it's not really a synthesizer? It's just that?
No, it's just my vocal. So they pitched it up and they like messed with it and stuff.
That's not true.
What do you get when you give a teenager $200 million? A bunch of has-beens calling you a lesbian for 2 hours.
2016.
In January, Justin and Haley split up after dating for only a month. On February 12th, all 4 of Justin's previous albums are released on vinyl for the first time. On March 9th, Justin begins the Purpose World Tour in Seattle, Washington. He also makes an appearance in the documentary Bodyguard: Secret Lives from the Watchtower and wins a Grammy this year.
Hey, what's up, homeboy? How are you? Good to see you, man.
Hi.
Oh.
2017.
On January 28th, Justin stars in the NHL Celebrity All-Star Game. In July, the Chinese government bans Justin Bieber from performing in China.
For sure. But next time, rather than saying such profanity and mean stuff, just try to like help the situation.
Sorry, brother.
If it was your friend, you would have been on the ground helping him, you know?
2018.
On July 7th, Justin gets engaged to model and longtime friend Haley Baldwin. He also partakes in the NBA Celebrity All-Star Game this year. An exhibit called Steps to Stardom also opens in his hometown of Stratford, Ontario at the Stratford Perth Museum, displaying a collection of mementos of his life during his rise to fame. His exhibit was set to be closed and removed around October, but remained because of its popularity, breaking records originally set by the Anne Frank exhibit at the same museum.
2019.
In January, Justin launches the clothing line Drew House, which he trademarked in February of 2018. On April 21st, Justin makes a surprise appearance at Coachella. In September, he releases the deodorant line Here Plus Now in collaboration with Schmidt's Naturals. Through his collaborations and features, Justin becomes the first act in history to reach #1 on 7 multi-metric charts, including the Hot 100, Hot Country Songs, Hot Dance Electric Songs, Hot Latin Songs, Hot R&B Songs, Hot R&B Hip-Hop Songs, and Hot Rap Songs.
Do you see how many hits? You get like millions and millions.
I get that, but at my expense, though?
I'm sorry, man.
You're doing that at my expense.
2020.
In January, Justin announces that he's been diagnosed with Lyme disease through his Instagram page. On February 7th, he donates $100,000 to Julie Coker, a 22-year-old fan working in mental health awareness. On February 14th, Justin releases the album Changes, debuting atop the Billboard 200 and becoming certified platinum. In May, Justin and Ariana Grande released the single Stuck With You, donating the proceeds to the first responders related to the COVID-19 pandemic. In October, he collaborates with Crocs for a limited edition Crocs x Justin Bieber release.
It's fine, but even when I come out, like, just give me some space. Like, do you have to be right in front of me?
2021.
On March 19th, Justin releases the album Justice, debuting atop the Billboard 200 and becoming certified double platinum. On Easter, he surprise releases the EP Freedom. On July 24th, Justin is the headlining act of the Freedom Experience show at SoFi Stadium as part of LA's COVID service event. On September 4th, he headlines the Made in America Festival at the Benjamin Franklin Parkway in Philadelphia. In the fall, he collaborates with Tim Hortons to launch a specialty version of Timbits called Tim Biebs. On October 8th, he releases the documentary Justin Bieber, Our World. On December 5th, Justin headlines the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix held in Jeddah. Justin also wins another Grammy this year and announces that he's become a member of the evangelical church, Church Home.
You guys are like mosquitoes. Mosquitoes.
You know we love you, both.
Mosquitoes.
2022.
On February 7th, Justin stars in Balenciaga's first 2022 campaign alongside Kim Kardashian and Isabel Huppert. He then begins the Justice World Tour on February 18th. It is also reported that he tested positive for COVID-19 2 days later. In April, the Italian brand Vespa reveals a framed scooter curated by and in collaboration with Justin Bieber. In May, he collaborates with Tim Hortons again to release Biebs Brew, a new cold brew flavor. In June, Justin announces that he has been diagnosed with Ramsay-Hunt syndrome type 2, leaving half of his face paralyzed. He also launches Generosity, a clean water technology company aiming to provide drinking water by reducing single-serve plastic. With his wife Haley expressing disapproval in the overturning of Roe v. Wade. Though he doesn't support abortion, he's aware enough to let others be the chooser of their own fate, not authoritatively making everyone else's decisions.
New album coming up?
Seriously, bro? Yo, stop talking to me.
Okay. All right.
See, I'm clearly doing something.
Absolutely.
2023.
In January, Justin sells his music publishing rights and recording catalog shares to Hypnosis Songs Fund for over $200 million. He also makes a surprise appearance at Rolling Loud this year, alongside Don Tolliver.
2024.
I'm not getting it. It's not clocking to you.
On August 23rd, Justin and Haley welcomed their first son, Jack Blues.
You're right.
Where's your real camera?
I lost it, man.
What kind of phone is that?
Blackberry.
Where are you from?
I'm from Guatemala.
2025.
It's not clocking to you.
On Friday the 13th of June, Justin has a confrontational encounter with paparazzi that goes viral online.
None of you get to do that and take this video out of context and say Justin lost his mind.
In said video, he's tired of not getting respectful privacy from paparazzi, saying, "It's not clocking. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?" People immediately want to call this Bieber crashing out, but he had an album coming out less than a month away, and all publicity is good publicity, so maybe we just needed to clock that he was standing on business. On July 10th, Justin releases the album of the year, Swag,
That I'm standing on business, is it?
debuting atop the Billboard 200. He also learns to play the piano, drums, guitar, and the trumpet while growing up.
In conclusion.
It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
A story of consistent reinvention. Justin turned a camcorder and a dream into a global phenomenon, dealing with obstacles of fame, controversy, and viral moments before the fame, all before the age of 18. Breaking records and genre boundaries sparked movements and made his name known worldwide. 33 Guinness World Records to be exact. So Justin is standing on business. Has been. Are you clocking it now? Time to unplug.
Not tonight, sir. Not tonight. None of you get to do that and take this video out of context and say Justin lost his mind.
If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you learned something new, share the video for others to learn too. If you have any thoughts, suggestions, or recommendations, put them in the comments. Visit the website and cop something to embrace your spark for knowledge. Keep up with Collision Wire between the videos through Reddit, Discord, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, link in the description below. Become a member of the channel for behind-the-scenes content, input on possible content, and badges depending on your time as a member. Thanks for plugging in. I hope you picked up something new at least, and more is in the works, but for now, it's time to unplug. Much love.
Because I'm not to be f***ed with by any of you, including you.